Good morning folks, Gary here from Splat Lawyers Racing for Splat Lawyers, sponsors of the Tour de Brisbane 2020, and again I'm here with Paul Bowden to run through some bike maintenance tips. How are you, Paul?
Really well, thank you.
Alright, today in our bike maintenance series we're going to be taking a look at brake pads. Alright mate, take it away.
Cool. So brake pads. Lots of different types of brake pads these days. So firstly, the most important thing is to make sure you have the right brake pads. So if you're obviously running rim brakes and you're running carbon rims with a carbon braking surface, you need to have carbon specific. If you're running alloy braking surface with rim brakes, then you should have the appropriate alloy rim brake pads. But one of the things I commonly see is people who like to have their race wheels and their training wheels. They'll have alloy training wheels, they'll have carbon racing wheels. Alloy will leave deposits of alloy or metal or even parts off the road that will get stuck into these serrations in the pad. And the trouble with that is that you'll then put that onto your carbon braking surface and then tear up your carbon. Disc brake pads can easily be contaminated by oil, so when you're lubing up your chain, for instance, you want to make sure that you're not putting so much lube on your chain that that is going to spray off and get into your brake pads, because then you will have no rear brakes. Another way to check, certainly when it comes to rim brake pads, there's a wear line limit on these pads, and you'll also find that the serrations in the pad, once they're gone, your pad's gone. When it comes to disc brake pads, again, you need to probably have an example of a new pad to see what the difference is. But once these are down to bare metal, you're well and truly past the point of them being useful. Make sure you have the right brake pads for the job, for the particular type of wheel that you're running, the type of braking surface that you're running, and make sure that they're not worn out.
Thanks Paul. Alright, there's another great tip from the pros on how to keep your brakes in tip-top shape. Now remember, entries are open now for Tour de Brisbane 2020 on April the 5th. Jump on to tourdebrisbane.org and get your entries in, and we'll be seeing you on the start line. Remember to keep your bike in tip-top shape, and if you need any help at all, jump on to Facebook and check out Road Bike Rescue. Alright, until next time, we'll see you again on Splat Lawyers TV.